Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Easy Crypto here. So another exciting day in the markets, guys. So we are up massively again, and personally think we are in a crazy bull cycle. I think we're further ahead than potentially that everyone thinks, and these ETFs just keep flowing in, pumping up Bitcoin price, guys. I'm super excited. Can't wait for the altcoin season. But where are we in the market? Where do I believe we are? What are the coins that I will be investing in over the course of the next few days? And are we going to go risky? Are we going to go, DeFi plays? Are we going to stick with Bitcoin? What are we going to do in this market? So one thing I want to make clear is this ETF, the Bitcoin ETF, is actually the most successful ETF ever in the history of ETF, guys. Better than gold, etc., etc. This Bitcoin ETF has been the best ETF, and now out of all assets, guys. Now that is crazy. That's crazy to think of this, but this is how kind of early we are and how much money is actually being thrown into Bitcoin at these particular levels, guys. It's insane, right? It is actually insane. So just as an example, this is the reason, in my opinion, why we are going higher. We're seeing obviously smaller grey sale sell-offs, and then we are seeing massive inflows into Bitcoin in these particular ETFs. That's not to say that, guys, once they invest in these ETFs, they can't sell them, because they can. So in my opinion, that potentially further down the line, we're going to see bigger drops in Bitcoin because of these sell-offs of the ETFs once investors decide to sell, guys. So that's another point to make. I think we're going to see like a lot of volatility coming up over the next few months, because we will be in price discovery, I personally believe. But as you can see, like I said, grayscale is slowing down with the selling, and inflows are absolutely massive. Like we were in a profit, a positive of nearly $610 million, guys, on the day, right? Which on the 28th, which is actually yesterday. So that is absolutely crazy, and we have put in 6.88 billion in inflows since the launch of these ETF, which is pretty much unheard of, guys. So that's my little update from that, right? So guys, this is MVRV, so market value versus realized value. It's just a really good indicator of where we are in the market. Because we're coming to new all-time highs, we won't have anything to go off. We won't have any resistance and support that we can rely on. So in terms of where we're sitting in the market, this is really good analysis to find out where we are in the particular cycle. As you can see, MVRV in 2021 reached roughly around the 3 to 4 mark, and we're still only at the 2.14. So we're nowhere near wanting to sell these particular assets yet. We're nowhere near wanting to sell Bitcoin. But as we do get higher, as we come higher up towards the 3 to 4 mark, that is a good indication of where we should be taking profits and not investing in the market, guys. So MVRV is really good in terms of just finding out where we are in the market when we are approaching all-time highs, guys, because we won't have anything to base ourselves off, because there is no resistance support after these particular levels. So it's all going to be based on hype, which is going to cause massive fluctuations in obviously market volatility. I could see obviously 20% drops here, so we want to be careful. Obviously the main moves we've made are in the last 12 months. Brilliant. We'll be taking profits on those on the way up. So moving over to Bitcoin on TradingView, this is really interesting, guys. This candle here, which we've seen closing on the monthly close, we were actually closing higher than the previous all-time high, right? So yes, we are 61,593, but this particular candle here is one of the biggest candles, bullish candles we have seen, closing on the monthly, right, above the candle and the all-time high on the monthly chart, guys, in October 21, which is basically, in my opinion, if we're closing above this, we're going to go higher. So massively bullish on this. But once we reach these all-time highs, we've got to be very careful, because we're going to base these moves off is going to be news and FOMO, which is going to increase volatility in the market, in my opinion. So really good chart analysis here, which I found the other day. So it's Bitcoin daily close plus Google Trends index and app rank color coded, guys. So this is really interesting. This was on Twitter the other day. So this is basically telling us institutional investors are coming into the market now, obviously because of the ETFs, pumping the price up, but retail investors still aren't in this particular market, which is crazy to think. Because once retail come in, the price is going to absolutely rocket, and I could see this going to, I could see us going 150k Bitcoin. Honestly, really can, because as you can see here, Google Trends. So Google Trends obviously is a good indicator of where retail investors are. And Google Trends, we're actually coming down. We've had a slight increase, but 2024 we're still heading down. As you can see in the 2021 bull cycle, when we were at the peak bull cycle, so just to give you an idea, peak bull cycle, Google Trends, we were topping out at 100, right, in Google Trends. So 100% with our Google Trends. Bitcoin daily close, we're at the top as well. RSI's up there as well. So we're overbought. We're overbought on the RSI. Google Trends is we're trending. Cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is trending on Google. And the app rank, the Coinbase app rank is at 1. So that's another indicator. So all these line up. Where are we currently now? We're pushing for all-time highs, even though retail aren't here, right? We're nowhere near overbought on the RSI. Yeah. So Google Trends isn't there. So basically retail isn't there. The RSI, we're not overbought. So we're not looking for, on monthly, we're not overbought. And the app rank, we're nowhere near. We're not even in the top 100 for Coinbase, guys. This gives you a massive indicator as well of where we are in this cycle. So if you do have a drop, don't get fearful. Come and have a look at these indicators, guys, and work it out for yourselves. But super excited for this next bull cycle. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy for the alt season. So what would I be doing here, and what have I been doing, guys? So over the last few months I've been DCAing into my top plays, which we've talked about previously before, guys. So what I would want to be doing now is I wouldn't want to be FOMOing into lower market cap altcoins. So something that has pumped originally, I want to take that kind of consensus and kind of work out what else is going to pump. So PNG obviously is the DEX, right? Is the DEX for Avalanche. So as you can see, it's contracts on the Avalanche. I've talked about this previously, this project, and it's pumped up 500% within a month. It's having a little bit of a cool off now. So if you wanted to invest, you can go for it. But what I was trying to say is PNG is obviously the DEX for AVAX. Because people are getting into the market now, obviously it's driving volume up on these DEXs, guys. So my plan, right, is to have a look at another DEX on a different chain to see if that is going to pump as well. Obviously, we don't really want to be investing into this particular coin because it is up 500% on the month. So personally now, we want to try and find something that hasn't pumped. Something that hasn't pumped, look for a quick gain, and then we can roll that over once the whole season starts into a lower market cap coins to make some more profits. At these times, I reckon we can probably get around a 3 to 5x if we find a coin that hasn't yet pumped, right? Because everything else is pumping at the minute. Casper's had a big pump. If we find a coin, a decent coin such as HBAR, such as Quant, so HBAR's pumped as well slightly, but still doesn't fully pump. Quant, I do believe, is a brilliant pick, but just sticking on that track for now. So PNG is the DEX for Avalanche. It's more than a DEX as well, but that's what we're going to say for now. So what have I found? So Orca, right? Orca is the DEX for Solana. So similar thinking, right? So you see what I'm thinking, right? So the DEX. The Orca is the DEX for Solana. Now, what have we seen? This hasn't pumped yet, guys. So this is down 14% on the month. 7 days. Let's let this catch up. Let's have a quick look on the chart here. So Orca is the DEX for Solana. If we move over to the chart here, Orca is, we're going to take this off the monthly, we're going to whack that down to the daily, guys. So as you can see, we're still a long way from all-time highs. And I do believe this is a similar chart pattern to what Bitcoin was forming previously. So what I'll be looking for here is to DCA potentially into this play. This is my plan now. So as you can see, we've seen the trend from PNG, and I'm going to take a stab at Orca, guys. So obviously, do your own research. This is just what I am personally doing. There's a couple of coins I want to get a 3 to 5x in over the next 3 to 5 months, guys. If I can get a 3 to 5x over the next 3 months, I'll be happy. I'll roll those profits over into some other altcoins, some lower market cap altcoins, when such new gaming projects come out and stuff like that. So this is what I'm doing. I'm looking into Orca. Orca hasn't pumped yet, so I'm going to be DCAing heavily into this particular project, and I can see this pumping massively, especially if Solana starts pumping as well, guys. So that's what I'm going to do. Do your own research, but this is my personal opinion. You can have your own thesis on this as well. If you see another coin pumping, such on AVAX, and you believe, all right, gaming coin on AVAX is going to pump, then there we go. But I've seen the trend, right? So from PNG's pumped massively. It's pumped over 500% in a month. My next pick, I'm going to DCA 3% of my portfolio into this, maybe 2%. I would say probably 2% over the course of the next 3 months. 7 days, yeah, it's 50% up, but on the monthly, we're still massively down 14%. So this is a good shout. I potentially think we can do this. Another pick of mine, which I want to talk about, is Quant. We've spoken about this before, but Quant has literally done nothing. Quant has done absolutely nothing over the last few years, in fact, which might be disheartening for some people, but we've got to look at this as an opportunity, especially when everything else is pumping, to I don't know what's wrong with the internet today. It seems really, really laggy. So right, okay, so we've seen, this is probably the biggest pump we've seen over the course of the year for Quant. I'm not going to start talking about what Quant is. Everyone knows what Quant is. I'm just trying to bring you into a different way of thinking, not trying to jump on the back of coins such as Pepe, which is pumped massively, such as PNG. Yes, there is potential opportunity there, but we want to find something that hasn't pumped yet, try and get a small amount of gains, take those profits out, and then put them into our lower market cap coins. That's personally what my strategy is. You can use a different strategy, but as you can see, on the year we're down, on the month we're 5% up, and 7 days we're around 9% up, right, guys? So this is the biggest move we've seen over the course of probably a year, guys, for Quant. So Quant is in a brilliant position to pump, and that this can easily 3x over the course of the next couple of months, guys. So I will be DCing into Quant. I've already got a position in Quant, and that is my next pick over the course of the next 3 months. This is only 3 months. This isn't going to be my. As soon as we hit this 3 months, I'll be taking my profits, DCAing out of these particular projects. But I don't think we should be DCAing into really small low cap coins at the moment in time. Like I've been banging on for months now, is that what we should be doing is we should be picking our higher market cap altcoins, right? Our bigger coins that haven't pumped yet. Look for a 3 to 4x. DCA out of those, or take the profits out on those, bring them back over to USDT, and then potentially invest in smaller coins as we are approaching alt season, guys, because of the volatility we'll have in the market. So I hope I provided you with some decent information there of where we are in the market, what I will be doing. So my main picks at the moment are Orca, which is DEX for Solana, and Quant. Those two coins haven't pumped yet at all. I do believe they're going to 3x in the next couple of months. That's my personal opinion. So massively exciting times, but please like, share and subscribe if you like my content. It means a lot to me, and I will see you on the next one.